Alrighty. Let's got her plugged in up over there. Got everything over here working, and let's go open Steam. Oh my goodness. Long week. Thankfully it's the weekend. Got a couple hours. Not super long today, but hopefully it's enough that we can get started. I've really been enjoying Prehistoric Kingdom. Of course, I like my zoo building games. I like Jurassic World Evolution 2 or 3. JPOG, friggin' phenomenal. Played JPOG before on the channel. I think those videos are set to private now. Or unlisted, something along those lines. But, Zoo Tycoon 2 is the best zoo building game, but man, is it showing its age. I think it's turning 20 years old this year, or it's already turned 20, something like that. Could be hitting 25 soon. But Prehistoric Kingdom is one of those games that has a lot of potential, but it's not finished yet. And the fact it's not finished, the fact they're still working on it, they've been working on it now for 4 years, since it first released. It very clearly feels like a passion project from someone, and that's good. It is a passion project. It's an amazing game, and it's not finished. That shows, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I've been playing around a little bit. I got my sketch pad out, sketched out a couple designs for what I'd like to make. I always think it's important to plan a big build if you're going to do a big build. I've got a zoo layout. I've got a zoo out for an area. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna select Canada. I want the rustic theme, and I'm okay with it being on default. What animals do I want to start? Why is the world spinning? Ooh, oh, shoot, can't go back. I want some animals that are going to be easier to kind of maintain, not take up too much space, but get us a good chunk of change. No, that's... I think Archaeopteryx is another one that needs a terrarium. I like this setup. I don't like having Athracanthosaurus as a starting animal. That's a terrarium. That's a terrarium. There's a terrarium in there. 2 terrariums. Terrarium. Alright. Yeah, we can start with this one. Why not? It's a well enough start. I do think it's going to be a while before we get dinosaurs fully set up and roaming around our park. I'm not sure exactly whether or not I want to call this a park or a zoo. I think it's going to be a healthy mix of the both. I'm not really sure if there's a big difference between a park and a zoo. They both have a lot of overlap. This is probably going to be leaning more theme park than zoo, more theme park than nature reserve type deal, in the sense that I'm building it primarily from the guest perspective and less so from an animal recreation of their natural habitat exclusively perspective. Of course, there is going to be elements that I do want to try and replicate some of the animal's natural habitat, but it's not that. It's more San Diego Zoo, less Prehistoric Park. For those of you who've seen that show. That being said, more Prehistoric Park than Jurassic Park. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Other thing is, the game I just feel isn't well optimized. I love the game so much, but it needs someone to go under the hood. Alright. So, what we have got here is our Canada map. This is my favorite map. I do kind of want to turn down the music a little bit. I'm going to turn down the voice a little bit too. Alright. So, first thing I think I need to do, come up over here, because this is where we're going to be building our starting area. We're just going to increase that, turn down the intensity a little bit, make it that one, and just flatten some area. Just kind of like so. Of course, elevation is important, but for the time being, we're not going to really worry about that. Going to come over here, remove trees, and just start taking down some of these. So today, what we are going to be making is the Investor Lodge. Because money is very important, and without money we will not be able to make our park. So I do want something that kind of looks floorboardy, that's kind of metally. Ooh, I do kind of like this. That would make good floorboards. Or this. What's this one? I'm feeling this one. So we're just gonna lay out a section of boards just to get us started. I do also kind of know I want bits sticking off to the side. This one probably would have to actually be this one. What? There we go. Now we kind of got the start of it laid out. Come over to walls. Those are all the same price. I like log cabins. We're going to go with a log cabin, just to start. Shoot, man, this is not. I think because I am going to need to stick kind of a doorway, entranceway type deal here. I'm going to build a little thing kind of like that too. Probably grab that, come up over here. Is that lined up right? I think so. again. Whoops. Okay. We're going to figure out how to deal with that later. When we get to the roof. There is the start of the investor cabins. Next, I guess we can come back over here to walls, grab that, go to basic. Do kind of want these to be glass walls over here. This is just supposed to be a very quick, simple build. Oh, do we want to go with that? No, I kind of want this one. Do we want to be glass, though? That's another question. I do kind of like this tile look. Go back flooring, make that glass. Yeah, look at them. What? Do I have a smaller one? No. Okay. Guess gotta line it up like that. And we're gonna go back to grid height. Unless did I just mess it up? I've just messed it up. Let's get ourselves back on the grid. There we go. Now we should be on the grid. Yeah, I think that's right. Beautiful. Now, we were using... Is this not a sloped roof? Is this a sloped wall? Well, it's the wrong slope to begin with. There we go. What is that? Stairs. Ah. So that is not a sloped roof. Probably help if I was on the roof tiles. That would make sense. So I bet you those aren't roofs. Those are probably stairs. How do we deal with this? Not positive yet. We'll come back to it. Okay, whatever. Ooh, they have pointed ones, like so. Yes. Come over here, structural elements. We don't really need to go all ham with that right now. Let's just focus on getting this kind of built up, set up. There we go. It's a start. It's a start. That's all it needs to be. Where would fences be? Oh, that's a trim. I don't necessarily want to use something like that. Could scratch build one, I guess. If we're going to scratch build one, here's what we're going to do. Come over here, rotate. Rotate 5 degrees. She's topsy-turvy. Okay. Let's try 25. What's 25 look like? 25's steep, but a good steep. Okay. Next. Ah, shoot. What? Rotate. Rotate. Click. Beam. 1 there. 1 there. And now that's a little chaotic, but kind of works. Yeah, let's go with this one. I'm gonna rotate that. What the heck? Why do you rotate differently? Okay. Well, I guess you can't really get 90 out of 25. That would explain it. Ah, there we go. Voila. I forget which beam I used. I think I used this one. Oh, we forgot the big posts. Where'd my building go? Need me some big posts. It's gotta be a shorter one. It's on that corner. On this one, though, it's on this corner. We're just going to kind of split it up like so. Yeah, hopefully that's okay. There we go. Just to create the illusion of a little bit more structural stability. It's a start. It is indeed a start. Okay. We used a lot of money. We did. How much money did we use? We used $5 grand to build that. Not terrible, but not the worst either. Considering it's just a small little building to get us started. I do want to add a big sign there. It says Investor Lodge. Finish decorating it, but for now, let's just try and get some animals in. Okay. Oh, we also need a storage thing. Do we stick it over here? Probably. Use grid, please. Shoot. Okay. Come over here. Just to start. I'm going to stick one of those there. I'm going to stick one of those there. That should get us started. Next, I do believe we need to buy a truck. How did I do that? Okay, whatever. Not super important right now. Let's grab a path. Connect this up to our entrance area. And then come back here. And we're going to set up just a little kind of walking trail. Voila. Okay. Can I flatten any more of this? I can. I'm going to crank up the intensity a bit. Another 10 grand down. Where is hatchery? There we go. Animal nursery, small. What's this? Fossil deposit. Quarantines. Research station, staff center. Okay. So, we are not going to use the grid for this one. We're just going to stick that right there. Beautiful. Just stunning. Open nursery. Sort by unlock. Okay. Open Paleopedia. They want 1 male, 1 female, and they need 1,300 square feet. Sorry, square meters. I wish I had a calculator in this app. That'd be very nice. What's the square root of 1,300? Calculator. 1,300. Oh. Why is this not a scientific calculator? There we go. Square root. 1,300. 36 meters. Okay. 36 divided by 4 is just over 5. 36 divided by 4, 9. Okay. Okay, that's not huge. We can do that. Oh, I probably should probably set it to breed. Oh, do they need males at all? They do. They do. We're not gonna have that. Okay. Crank that down. Make them cheap. Let's make 2 of them. Okay. Next. It's a rhino. It needs a big secure enclosure. I just realized I don't have any concrete barriers. Oh no. Yeah, these are all low strength. Oh, we should probably use the grid for this, actually. What? Guess I need 9 of these. 1, 2, 4, 5. Actually, let's go with this. Okay. So 1. Now we're gonna get rid of that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Try and come back here another 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. Okay. Come over here. Oh. Well, kind of be giving her a funky little space here, but hopefully there will still be enough. Fingers crossed. What? I want to... Come back here a little bit more. There we go. Tip size 18. I think that's not too shabby. I think indeed. Not too shabby. Oh, it would also probably help if I played it. So that way she develops. Open nursery, Openpedia. Yeah, that should be enough space. They want some grasslands and some scrublands. So this, of course, is not indicative of what the entire park is going to be like. This is an investor lodge. It is just here so we can make money and get the park started. Okay. Is this scrublands? No, this is grasslands. I do want to give her a little bit of green, because that's not green. That's green. I like the idea that we're, watering the grass for them and whatnot. I know it's not wholly necessary, but am a big fan. Okay. Let's give her some grass. Let's give her lots of grass. And then, was it this one? I think it was this one. We're just going to do that up kind of like that. And then prefabs. Do we have just a little building we can give her? We don't have any prefabbed houses. Aquarium bird feeder. Okay. Gates. I actually really don't like this one. There we go. That kind of fits. Fits better, at least. Come over to staff have open staff center. We're going to need to hire a keeper. Yeah, he looks good enough. Now we're going to come over here. Oh, we did not give them any food or water.
These ones look a bit hungry. I can practically feel them growling from here. Hopefully, stomach related.
It's $50. How much is this? That's $10. Yeah, save us some cash. Okay, so hopefully our guy will be on his way shortly. Alright. Come over here. I think it's this one and this one. No. This one. Yes. Guest facilities. What is going to be important? Bathroom is going to be important. So we are going to need to stick a bathroom in here. Donation box will be important. So we are going to stick it in here. A nutrition kiosk is going to be important. This area over here is set up to be our dining area. What have we got here? Burger snack bar, sweet tooth bar, tiny fast food bar, or tea cafe. We're gonna go with a tiny fast food bar. We're just gonna stick that right there. And I would also like a shopping kiosk. Apparel, gift shop. We're gonna go with a gift shop. We're just going to stick that right there. Okay. Inaccessible to guests. Why are you inaccessible to guests? What? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Is that accessible to guests now? No. What? all this should be accessible. That's a floor. That is all floor. Is this too low? What if I delete that? What did I just do? Apparently nothing. Well, staff can get to it fine. Why can't the guests? Does it need like path underneath it or something? Oh, it literally just needed staff. I see. Wait, did it? No. Okay, well, let's not delete that. Delete that. Come back over here. Buy us a... What? Okay. Prefab. Get out of this one. Filters. Official. Where's the prefab washrooms? Small toilet. Okay. Don't use grid for this one. We, for now, are just going to stick that right there. What? Do I need to, like, stick a path under you? Why is none of this accessible to guests? What did I do wrong? Let's just start. We're gonna stick a little road back in there. I know I need to hire a laborer. Are these guys still happy, at least?
What you're looking at is a missing link. Well, kind of. While evolution doesn't work like a linear chain, transitional species, like Cynotherium here, help us understand changes that occur between related species with different characteristics. The position of Cynotherium's horn marks a transitional stage in the evolution from its nose-horned ancestors to Elasmotherium, its forehead-horned descendant.
Is it too close to the wall? Like, what is going on here? Okay, well that worked. For that one. What? It like raised the path? Raised the ground? I don't want to flatten terrain. Why is this still here? Get rid of this. What? Okay, I have a feeling there's got to be something to do with this out here. Can I get up there? I can get up here just fine. Ah! I see. Why? Okay. There we go. That was... Yeah, that's the problem with the rustic cabin on this map. Completely forgot about. Okay. Well done. Okay. Map. Boreal forest. Low intensity, increased size. No, higher intensity. There we go. Beautiful. And now we got it growing through there, which I did not want, but just remove that one. There we go. Voila. Good start. Good start, I think. Okay. Prehistoric Kingdom, don't care. Compost heap, don't need one yet. Alright. So, next thing I would like over in here. Go to my prefabs. My prefabs don't save? Oh. Ah, they do. Okay. I have got this right over here, which is going to be just a little map of the park. There we go, kind of like so. Is it perfect? No, not quite, but should be fine. I'm gonna stick that right there. Why is there rain in this building? Ah, there's trees in this building too. That is too high. I want it to be a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. So that there is going to be the rough map of the park. We would be located right down kind of in this corner right now. Maybe under this. Because the structure here is pretty temporary, kind of. It's pretty much just here to secure funding. Speaking of which, how is funding doing? Not too shabby. Funding is doing not too shabby. I must have a little treat for that one. These guys need roughly the same amount of space. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I really don't need to go there. I could have it go there, but and then push that back in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just stick that back in there. Beautiful. Lots of space. Make us some babies. 1, 2. How many do they? They want 4. Really? Yeah, there's enough space. Okay. They want tropical and temperate. Okay. Well, in that case, they are definitely going to need some greener grass.
I've heard that an exhibit could use some assistance with food.
What? This one, okay.
Although it's much smaller than its cousin Paraceratherium, Juxiar takes up just as much space in my heart. Its smaller size was likely an asset when trying to move around the dense jungle habitats it once called home. Though I use small relatively, because Juxiar is still a massive animal by today's standards.
I love them. What a beautiful animal. I mean, we probably should feed them though. Do you also want to give them some enrichment? Voila. Where are they? Again, no parents. Do they not? They don't have enough forest. Okay. I do kind of want some more tropical. There we go. Are these guys okay? Oh, look at that. They got tropical in there. They don't want tropical. There you go. Now they're happy. Alright, now the trickiest one. So they want desert and wetlands. Really? Really? Okay. I mean, I'm not like a paleontologist. Officially, I'm hardly an armchair paleontologist. I've got like an ammonite fossil somewhere in a box. Well, not even like an impressive one. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a fossil. It's impressive, but nothing super special about it. We're going to give him a little bit more space, I think. Okay, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back her up a little bit. Okay. So, I assume if they're wetlands, that means they're going to want a little bit of water. Yeah, let's kind of give it a little bit of an oasis vibe. And some wetlands. I like reeds. We can go with reeds, I think. And then we didn't actually breed any up. I want 2 of them. Oh, I kind of also really want a darker one. Okay. Well, hopefully that's not too many of them. Door. Doors are important. I don't actually know where the staff gates are on most of these. Put one there too. Okay.
If we keep these animals well fed, we'll be less likely to run from issues down the line. Literally. Dilophosaurus is such a gorgeous creature. Those graceful notched jaws can pack a powerful bite. Watch out for those arms. Their length and mobility make it all too easy for Dilophosaurus to bring prey straight to its mouth. So if the teeth don't catch up, its arms just might.
Let's give it a blood pumpkin too. Why not? So if that's fish, we'll give him meat. Voila. No, what? What do you mean it's not accessible? Oh. Yeah, 'cause it hasn't been filled yet. Okay. Where did the little tykes go? This is such a beautiful game. There's one. Man, you really don't like that you don't have any food. Or, no parents. They don't like that they don't have parents. Where are these guys? Not enough forest as well. They like jungle. And those guys are pretty stoked to be here too. Oh man, they really went for that blood pumpkin. I didn't even see them do it. How many staff do we have right now? How many keepers? We've got one keeper. He's filling feeders. If we got enough animals, we probably get another keeper, I think. Then we can come in here, come over here, drag out the intensity a whole bunch. And I would also like a little bit of greenery. Just make some of that a little greener. Okay, now how does that look? Not nearly dense enough. What forest am I using? Boreal forest? Boreal pine forest. Well, you know what? Let's show some temperate in there too, I guess. That looks a lot like the part of the country I live in, at least. A little more fleshed out, a little greener. Yeah. That's okay. So, let's talk visitor experience first. Ugh.